So when I got to Thailand, I never expected that only after 2 weeks of staying here that I would end up in a Thai hospital. So early in my stay, man. So in this video, I tell you exactly what happened the night before, how was my stay overnight in the hospital, and the main reason why I had to go to that hospital on that fateful day. So be sure to watch till the end. Hey, this is Joshua, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experience in a Thai hospital. So if you're interested in more videos about me traveling around Asia, Thailand, as a mixed Eurasian person, be sure to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss whenever I post. So to begin the story, I'm having an amazing first week in Thailand. I recorded YouTube videos and they were performing successfully. The food was just incredible. I was really enjoying sightseeing and seeing the shopping centers and malls, and even like the more less developed areas were really interesting to look at. And I'm actually in a less developed area right now. It's called Sansai, and it's actually quite nice, and the prices are dramatically lower than Naman, which is cool to see. So what was the shift? What happened? Why did I end up in a hospital after 2 weeks in Thailand? Well, after the first week and a half, I started getting symptoms, very negative symptoms of just headaches. And after I eat, especially one particular meal and one particular day, after I ate, I felt like my heart was pounding. I had a fever. I was feeling a bit sweaty. I was getting a bit of a headache, and it was just not good, to say the least. I'm in a brand new place. I'm in Thailand, beautiful Thailand. I must be adjusting to it. Must be my body just adjusting to the new climate, the new food, and the anxiety of leaving home and everything like that. So I'm just gonna continue on. I'm gonna take some vitamin C. I'm gonna take some Panadol, and that's what I did. I went to the shop, bought some vitamin C. It's like the one you put in water, and I also got some Tylenol, painkiller, and I took it, and I felt better. I felt good enough to continue on with my life. So fast forward even more. So now it's about a weekend. It's almost 2 weeks now, and I'm just I can't record videos, and I feel sick. I feel like I got a headache, and I'm I just want to stay in my Airbnb the whole day. And I'm man, I came to Thailand to explore around, and it was a little bit depressing just having to sit in my room. I'm I only have 3 months here, and I'm spending my time just sit down, vegetating and, not enjoying life in my Airbnb, watching YouTube videos, because I don't know what I'm feeling. I feel sick, and I'm taking these things, and I'm just getting worse, and I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to relax. It's going to go away. Illnesses take 5 to 7 days, so we're going to just take it easy, right? And this is just all going to go away. And that's what I told myself. So fast forward one more night. Now, whatever I was feeling the previous nights, this night outlined everything. I had a massive headache. I couldn't go to sleep. My bed was drenched in sweat. I was just sweating so badly, just all over the place. I'm okay, it's gonna be easy. I don't know what we have, but we're gonna get through this night. We're gonna go to sleep and wake up the next day. And honestly, I said a prayer. I started praying. I'm bro, I'm gonna fucking die. No, this is it. This is it. That was my mentality. I felt so bad. I had a massive ass headache. I was just sweating all over the place. My body was sweating. My heart was just pounding, boom, 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 just constantly throughout the night. And I couldn't go to sleep. I just go to sleep for 5 minutes, and then I'd wake up with my heart just scaring me up, and just my sweat waking me up, because I'm just sweating all over the place. I'm okay, I have no blood pressure monitor. I don't have a fever monitor, temperature monitor. I'm do I, go through the cost of going to the hospital, or the hassle, because you can put the cost, you can claim it on insurance, but do I go through this right now? It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Do I go out now to the hospital and spend the night there, or, And I weighed it up. I'm okay, if this is serious, and I end up, you know, getting a heart attack or whatever the fuck, I die, and then I lose everything. You know, my parents, I die in Thailand, that's it. Or I go to the hospital and I risk it. Like, I have to do the insurance claim. I have to do the insurance claim and all that shit. And it's a bit of a hassle and things like that. Or maybe I'd have to do some out-of-pocket payment, like $200, who knows how much. But I weighed it up and I'm like, I feel terrible right now. I do not want to risk the possibility that I'm going to die, or I'm very sick right now, or I have malaria or something like that, and I need medication. So at 3 a.m. I went on the Bolt app. It's a transport app to get like cars and motorcycles to pick you up and take you places. I went to a hospital. I'm not going to say the hospital in this video, but I booked my car ride. I was actually going to do a motorcycle ride, so you ride behind like a guy who rides a motorcycle and they just drive you to a place. I was going to do that, but I'm like, I feel so sick, maybe I just like fucking faint and then I fall off the motorcycle. So that's not the best idea. So yeah, I got the car, and I told the guy I'm feeling sick, you know, take me to the hospital, and he was very nice, and he had a conversation with me. He was like made me relax and everything like that, and he drove me straight to the hospital, and I went to the emergency department. So there was barely anybody in the emergency department, just mainly me, and I talked to the staff. I got the doctors to come have a look at me, and something they noticed straight away was my blood pressure was a bit high, and my heartbeat per minute was like, I think it was 100. And what they found out was that my fever was really high. They put like a thermometer in your armpit and they test your temperature, and I had a really bad fever. I was burning up, and it was no wonder I was sweating all over the place. I'm like, why am I sweating all over the place? Honestly, beforehand, I had no idea that I had a fever. I didn't even have it in my mind that I had a fever, because when I felt it, I'm like, well, it feels a bit warm, but I can't tell. Like, maybe it's just my body heat. But I was sweating all over my bed. It was gross, bro. Okay, so they gave me the option of staying overnight, which I'm like, I'm not going to go back to my Airbnb and risk, if I have malaria or something, or I need to take medication, I'm not going to risk coming back and forth, or I don't know, dying in the Airbnb. So as you can tell, you can see I'm a little bit health conscious, and I'm very naturally health conscious. I don't really like to be health conscious, but something I even had in Sydney, Australia. Anyways, they ran their blood tests. They put me in a bed. They ran blood tests. They did an X-ray on me, and they put a drip. They gave me antibiotics. I don't really like antibiotics, but they gave me antibiotics or whatever. And they kept on testing my fever, running blood pressure checks, and then I stayed the night in the hospital. So as you can see here, we got like a little video footage that I recorded. I was going to record more, but in the hospital, there was a lot of signs that said no recording, no photos. So yeah, I had to respect that. So as a whole, the hospital experience was pretty decent. It was all right. It was kind of reminiscent of Sydney, Australia, the technology and those kind of things. I'm not at like the most expensive hospital, because I'm not going to, you know, shell out that much money. But even then, like, this hospital wasn't cheap as well. It was about like 900 or 15,000 baht per. I only stayed there for like maybe 10 hours, something like that. And they gave me medication and whatever, and x-rays and all those kind of things. And that was about like 15,000 baht. So tell me if I got ripped off. But I am claiming it with health insurance, so that should be all good. I'm waiting for my money to come back, and it should be $15,000 because it's an emergency thing. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they diagnosed me with possible food poisoning and just having a high fever, like just having a infection of some sort. I'm not sure if it was viral or bacterial, but that's what they diagnosed me with. So yeah, and let me tell you, I had diarrhea. It was pretty obvious that I ate something wrong, okay? Because I had diarrhea and green poop. My poop was green, okay? I know it's gross, but my poop was green. My stomach was absolutely fucking it was fucking going crazy. It was not right. Okay. So how did I feel after this? I felt pretty relieved. I was a bit disappointed of how much it actually cost. I was hoping it'd be a bit cheaper because a lot of people tell me that Thai hospitals are more cheaper. I guess that's because Thai residents get cheaper prices or whatever. But I felt pretty relieved after, and I actually ended up getting a motorcycle the next day, and that's another story. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing my experience and everything like that. The next video is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be doing vlogs on my motorcycle and going very new different places now that I have a motorcycle. So be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment in the comment section below. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for all the support on my channel. I'm going to be doing way more uploads, so stay tuned for that. And as always, stay strong. Not bad. Let's go.